Bonjour, anyhow!
Welcome back to the Gaymeboyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim. And today we have a much anticipated Disney haul.
Oh, a haul video. I have missed unhauling things.
Yeah, a lot of this has been sitting here because of all the random Disney pin releases and like when they do it. We kind of wanted to accumulate enough where we could like show them all.
Where it would feel like a substantial haul. The other thing we should also show in our haul are our new sweatshirts.
Yes. What's funny is, so they have a similar version of this on Shop Disney. They have them in the World of Disney, and they have some like at Hot Topic.
Oh.
But like some of them had the hood, and then like some of them like the writing was weird. But like I really like this one, and we got it on Amazon actually. And like I bought myself one that was like super big because, you know, air conditioning and want to be cozy. And then he's like, "Oh, you bought that for me?" I'm like, "No."
And then I said I actually love that sweatshirt, and I love that it says Lightfoot, so I had to get one too, so now we're twinning.
And Onward is, of course, one of our new faves. So this is the Lightfoot.
We look like we're just now at the same school. I will say, it should be no surprise that Tim found it, because Timmy always finds the best merchandise that is a surprise that's not often in stores. You're very good at finding unique merchandise, which I think this is, so kudos.
Thanks.
Alright, we have pins.
Yeah, so everything else in the haul are pins. Most from the Shop Disney because they were doing all the releases because the parks were closed. And then some are from Box Lunch. And then I think one was from eBay that's like really special, and I'll explain it.
Oh goodness.
So the cool thing is, you know how I always buy many of pins? He actually got up early on these Disney release days, and he was actually buying some. I'm usually the one that buys some. And he actually has better luck getting in, because I was trying at the same time, and I'm like, I don't see them. And he's like, what do you mean? I already have them in my cart. I'm like, well, then you could just do it.
If you go back and watch videos from at the start of this year, I said there wasn't any series that I was interested in collecting, and that has changed.
Yeah, that is not the case.
Who knew that so quickly my tune would change? They released a lot of pins that I have wanted for our own collection that I was very aggressively into ordering. So the first pin that I needed to have on a release was a very special movie, and it is a Goofy movie pin in honor of their 25th anniversary, and you don't see enough Goofy movie merchandise, certainly with a moving element on it where What?
You could do that that TikTok dance with these.
Which one? But it is from one of my favorite scenes. It is the eye-to-eye scene where they're standing. Oh no! Yeah, they're standing out above the crowd, and it moves. They're all three together, and I just love having a Goofy movie pins. And I'm happy that it got added to my collection. But at the same time that I ordered that Goofy movie pin, I also picked up the first I Collect pin that they released.
Which I think is Stitch, right?
Yes. It's very meta, because not only did I collect the Stitch I Collect pin, but I also really do collect Stitch!
And then like when you open it, it has all like some cool staples from the movie. You have Scrump, and guitars, food, ice cream, the beach, alien.
My favorite's the
Lilo.
the fish and the sandwich.
And these are all LEs of 2000 that I collect, which is fun. So we should probably just keep on going with the I Collect. The next one that they came out with was I Collect Princess.
And we do collect princesses!
We do, we do. The bad thing about these, though, are the way we have our pin boards, or we have them grouped by princess. So, like, when they do multiple princesses, we don't really know where to put them.
The composite group photos.
Yeah. But this is it up close. It's a pretty pink color. And I love how it's like kind of like a little briefcase. And then when you open it up, it has a bunch of different icons again. Belle stands out. You have the Little Mermaid silhouette, the Dingle Hopper, the apple. So basically, Ariel has two things on here. Let's see. Belle has two with the rose. You have Mulan's comb. Cinderella has two. It's the slipper and the carriage. So, like, some princesses have more than others. Oh, well, I guess, is the mirror Snow White and then the apple?
See, I thought that was Jasmine's emblem, but it's not. Is that a mirror?
And then Aurora's crown. So a lot of fun stuff.
So what, I think you're going to put it with something pink, though. You'll probably...
Actually, we're going to try to get all of these, and then we're going to put them on our own board.
True.
And then, like, the last one we got is not one that we were going to get, because, like, the color is very similar to Stitch, which is, like, what? Change it up. But, like, when we saw it opened, we're like, oh, yes. So, like, they have Timothy Mouse on the outside, and then when you open it, it has all Disney snacks. The color scheme, as you can see, is kind of similar to Stitch, and then you could see Timothy Mouse, which... Timothy. And then we both love our snacks. So, yes, you have snack goals, and then donut, pretzel, turkey leg, churro, Rice Krispie treats, and all of the other goodies. I don't know why we didn't like think we would want these in the beginning.
Because I think the first one was Figment, and we were like, oh, it's a pin within a pin. We don't need it. But then
was it true Figment or was it all attractions? I don't remember.
No, it was Figment. The first one was
sure?
Yes, 100% sure. We're still looking for that Figment pin, so if you have it available for trade or sale, comment below. Because it's the only one we're missing, and that my completionist side of me gets anxiety. But the other thing is, also comment below on how you would display them, or how do you display them? Because we currently are displaying them closed, and then you open them up for the surprise, but would love to know if you're keeping them up all the time.
So this is April, I want to say, or May. But, like, the one that was before this was supposed to be the evil queen from Snow White. And literally, like, everyone took the thing down from eBay because they never got the pin. And, like, it's missing somewhere. Like, I don't know how we're going to get it. Hopefully, like, when all the pin shops reopen, like, they'll just have them somewhere.
Let's hope.
But this one's really pretty. It is from The Princess and the Frog, and this is Dr. Facilier, and you have his like little vial thing, and then it says, "You're in my world now, not your world." And I got friends on the other side. It has a really cool emerald. John actually pointed out that they have, each month is like a different like birthstone kind of thing. And then you flip it around, and then you have Dr. Facilier looking really cool and sinister. The colors on this are awesome.
The next pin that we actually got is a pin that I like more seeing it, and that the first one that you got was the Haunted Mansion one, and the second pin that they released is the Park Cruiser, and it's one of my favorite newer rides.
Well, no, this is, I think, the fifth one.
The fifth one?
We skipped out on a couple, but this one is amazing. It is to go with our Little Mermaid collection. You have the awesome ride of the Little Mermaid, and then I really like what they do with the elements. You have like the little buggy that you sit in with the little shell, and I like how they have like the actual movie there. So you have Ariel. It says established in 2011, so that's when they had the ride going, and these are LEs of 2000 as well. We started dating in 2010, and I remember one of our first trips, like, it was pretty new, and I was super excited.
I love that it's rose gold, and I love that it looks like a Monopoly piece. Like, it feels like a substantial piece of, like, metal in there, and I always like those.
And then the last one that John bought...
This was one of those impulse purchases. This is one of those pins that was there. I think it was with the princess one that I collected. I just saw and I was like, well, I have to get that since the pins are going quickly. If I don't like it, I can sell it later. But I actually do love it. It's from one of my favorite movies, Inside Out. It is in celebration.
What does the April 9th mean? I don't get what the dates mean.
It's the celebration, so it's National Unicorn Day.
Oh,
and they released it on...
See that. We have one other one of this, and it's the Sleeping Beauty, because obviously we collect a lot of Sleeping Beauty.
So we'll never forget that April 9th is National Unicorn Day.
Oh my god, the bag! I didn't notice that.
I never noticed that until right now. Okay, see, now I'm happy with this purchase even more than I was.
This is an Elia 4000. So this is it on the backer card. I love the unicorn. She's so sassy and beautiful. But yeah, the coolest thing we just noticed was, look at the back shimmer. It's rainbow. How cool is that? I've never seen anything like that.
That is a perfect pin for Pride Month for June.
Yeah. Since we're not going to get to have the parade this year, but...
Still celebrate Pride.
Yes. The last one from the Shop Disney was a cool booster pin set, which came with villains. We thought that they glowed in the dark, and like we were trying for so long to do like the little flashlight thing.
The black light to charge up the thing, and we're like, why aren't they glowing? And we're like, oh, maybe they just don't glow in the dark.
I mean, they look like they should.
Right? I love their stylistic vibe to them.
They're really like artsy, and I mean, there's really nothing too cool about this backer card. It's just like, yeah, pretty, whatever. And then, oh, these pins though. This Ursula one is everything. I love that color combination. And it just, you could see the kind of like bolts coming out of the tridents. And then this one is really cool as well. It's very blacklight. And it's Jafar, and then he has a snake around him. So that looks awesome. And then this one is the Evil Queen. So this one's cool. I feel like they could have maybe put some like other hidden gems kind of down here. But, I mean, the colors are awesome. And then this one is so, so cool. Dr. Facilier. And I love that you have all those like pink elements that really pop out, and then you have like the little vial mask, the different symbols. So that was cool. This one actually sold out really quickly, so like I was really lucky to get those, because as we said earlier, he's the lucky one, so I didn't really know if I was going to be able to get some of those right at 9 a.m. on Shop Disney. Okay, so to kind of speed this up, I'm going to show all of these together. These are all our box lunch purchases. John's never seen these. Because, you know, shopaholic. All of these were on sale at box lunch for like less than $6. And like this came with 3 and it was like $6. Okay, so this is the first one. This is like a really cute one of Winnie the Pooh, and it kind of looks like he's in like a sweater like us and just like relaxing in the AC. And then this one is just a cute standard Loungefly pin of Stitch with a duckling on his head. And then this is the 3-pack we were talking about that was only $6 on sale on box lunch. So you have like Ralph looking all anime and angry, and then Vanellope looking happy and living her life. And then the adorable cookie badge that Vanellope makes for Ralph, and it says, "You are my hero." We actually have one similar to this that is from the second one that's like broken in half.
Yeah. I love that movie more than I think I do. I always can watch that. If that's on, movie. I'll watch either. And it has, the second one especially has some of my favorite characters.
Yeah. So we actually were dodging the movie Bolt for so long because, like, I don't know, it just, we watched the beginning, or we tried to watch it, and we're like, what? What is happening? And we didn't understand that it was, like, supposed to be a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, we're like, what is happening? I don't want to watch a movie about, like,
an action movie.
But we found out that, yeah, it was not all what we thought it was going to be, so we gave it a chance. And we actually really liked it a lot.
Yes, we did like it way more than I thought we would. And it made me very grateful that we actually have a picture with Bolt that we will insert right now. We actually got to meet Bolt at the Fairy Tales pin event, which ironically, this pin is also a Fairy Tales event. Yeah. And it's crazy because we were at this event and we're like, we don't want Bolt, we don't like this Bolt character. And then we watched the movie and we're like, oh my god, the hamster is the cutest character.
Yeah, and we actually have 2 of the hamster now. So I actually got these from Collect Random Pins on Instagram. So this is their card. And they have awesome deals. So you kind of like look at them and just message them with like the pick circle that you want, and then they'll tell you if it's available. So that's all their info. Bolts, the hamster, and the little kitty called Mittens. And then it's like one of those dome balls. So the hamster's in the ball, and then the dog and the cat are just kind of like looking in. So I thought that was awesome. And then this one is of the little hamster. We just love him. It's a hidden Mickey pin. He's so funny. And then I was able to get this cute one of Thumper. It's from Disneyland Paris. And we do have some of these already. I think the Figaro and maybe Raja?
Yes. Are they like the Big Feet
yeah.
pin? Yeah.
And then this last one is a cool one. It is the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and it kind of has a moving element. So on the back it has a thing, so it goes oh, so it starts with Goofy, Mickey, and Donald, and then it goes, they're gonna drive, boing, and they're scared.
That's such a cool pin.
So that one's funny, and that's one of our favorite rides, so I thought, hey, I might as well buy more so shipping is free.
Are you going to keep it on happy or like scared?
So the last one is the one I was talking about that I got on eBay. So this one I actually thought was like a real pin because it had like the Disney Parks backer card. And then I like went back and read the stuff, and it was actually a fantasy pin that was made where they actually donate 2 masks to families in need from like every purchase that you get. So I thought that was a cool cause. I'll link them down below. But of course it's one of our favorite characters, Stitch, and he's wearing a mask for this crazy time that we're living in right now.
Look at Stitch being so responsible and social distancing.
He is definitely becoming more mature as the quarantine is going. So that was our last pin. So you'll have to let us know what your favorite pin was down below. I would say if I had to pick, I would probably say the Fairy Tales Bolt pin, just because I love me some bubble elements.
My favorite pin would be the I Collect Stitch pin because it's the most real of all of the pins. But I actually love them all, and I am very excited for the rest of the pins this series.
Yes, we're excited to see what else is going to come out, and like if they still continue to put some on Shop Disney and how that's going to work.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you had a good time and enjoyed this video, please take a moment to give it a like. And if you're not a subscriber and want to see more Disney hauls, Disney game, pop culture, and lifestyle related content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of those videos. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for joining the 3 of us for our video today. And until next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye.